Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is going to be my first video in this series, and it's going to be called, I'm calling it Makeup and Mental Health. It's very different than anything kind of different than anything I've ever done. But yeah, so welcome. If you've never watched my video, like, this is kind of my go-to space. This is where my makeup is. So I have this, I don't know, can you see it in here? Yeah, you can. So maybe, it might be a little far, but I have some acrylic drawers here that I have, let's see, mascara, blushes, setting powder, lip liners, and pencil eyeliners, and then I have highlighters, bronzers, concealers, eye primers. Most of my lip scents collection is up here. And then over here I have my foundations, I have my face primers, I have some lip scents, the shadow scents in here, my brushes. Sorry, this is still a work in progress. I spent the last couple of days rearranging my room. This is still a mess all over here. This just needs to be more organized over there. This is kind of like my crafting section of the room. And then behind the camera, well, it's my laptop, but I also have my therapy books, therapeutic books, I guess, more up there and in reach. I haven't been able to reach for any of my books when I go to recommend them. If you didn't new to my channel, I'm a mental health therapist, particularly a marriage and family therapist, pre-licensed, which means I'm working my hours to get licensed. I'm almost done. I need about 70 hours left, and then I can take the California exam and be a licensed therapist in California. But yeah, so obviously, so I primarily work with a lot of trauma. I do work with couples and families, but primarily it is trauma. It is mainly adults. I do see some kids and adolescents also. And I do kind of work with other things that, you know, are associated with trauma, like symptoms of trauma. So like anxiety, depression, dissociation, I think sometimes eating disorders, panic, phobias, sleep issues, PTSD, obviously. So I work with kind of those things too. But I wanted to do a series with makeup and mental health because I haven't filmed a makeup video in quite a long time. I'm holding my phone because my phone is my viewfinder. I guess I don't really need it right now, but I'll put it over there. So like, I haven't filmed a makeup video in a long time, and to be honest, I haven't worn really makeup that much in a long time. I just started wearing it again starting last week, and honestly, like, I felt great. Like, I wore it in my sessions, like, which I try to be cognizant of because I realize that for some people, there is something associated with their trauma, like makeup is associated with their trauma in some ways, in some instances or experiences. But so I try, for the longest time, I tried not to wear makeup when I'm seeing clients, but I found that makeup actually makes me feel so much better about myself. I don't know if that sounds vain or shallow. I've just been having a really hard time, and I guess that's kind of where I'm gonna start. Honestly, I didn't plan to start this, but So I've kind of been in some, I've been struggling for a while with like mild depression, and while I talk about this, I am going to reach over here. I'm not wearing anything fancy, guys. I'm just lounging. You know, yeah, so I'm gonna put my hair up, and honestly, I wanted to film this video this morning, but there was a circumstance that happened that required my attention first. That took up my whole morning, and I'm filming this video now at 9:16 p.m. So I'm going to put up makeup for you guys just to take it off in a minute, and then I guess I could figure I could film my nighttime routine, my nighttime skincare routine, for you guys, which I don't mind doing at all. So I guess we're killing two birds with one stone with this one. But yeah, so what am I getting? Let's do eyes first. Okay, so like I have all my eyeshadow palettes in here. I don't know what to do with this basket, to be honest. Like, I like it, but I don't know what to do with it. So we're going here. So the first three, like, these are like my single shadows mainly here. I still need a little bit more work on figuring out how to organize it in a way where I see everything. So I'm not sure about that. I have eyeshadow palettes in these two, and then actually the last drawer on the bottom is, sorry, my shoes are in the way. It's another thing I'm working on. I got a lot of shoes. Is like my bullet lipsticks, mainly, yeah, and any like miscellaneous things that I haven't really, that don't really fit either right now. Yeah, I have bought a few things here and there over the last, I don't know when the last time I filmed a makeup video, year or something, I don't know. But I really slowed down because obviously I don't need any more makeup. And I apologize if you guys have watched my last 3 videos. I do have a senior dog. He's 15, turned 15 last month, and he has some health issues. So if you hear any strange noises, it's probably him like coughing or reverse sneezing or something like that. Yeah. So the first thing I think I want to do is, and what I'm looking for is actually there, but we'll go here. And we're going to grab a primer. This is not in the right drawer, but it's okay. And I will, sorry, I still have a little bit of organizing to do. Again, I do have to organize a little bit more of this space, and obviously down here and a little bit over there. But mostly everything is like in the area it should be in, if that makes sense. Okay, this is straight out, so we're not doing that. So I just grabbed my Milani eyeshadow primer. This has been the eyeshadow primer I've been using for a long time. I was going to try the Urban Decay Primer Cushion, but it's like dried out or there's nothing left. I don't know. I'm throwing that away. I'm doing this. So I'm just putting out my eyes. Yeah, so like guys, for the last 3 years or so, I've pretty much been struggling with mild depression, or I've been, yeah, off and on, like, it kind of started after I got married, and I don't want to say that's my husband's fault by any means, but if you've watched my previous videos, you know that he had a cancer diagnosis before we got married. And he started treatment after we got married. So that was really difficult, and he was having a difficult time with things and coping not in the best ways. So that was really hard on me. Yeah. So, I just have that too. I'm gonna go with, let's do velvet. Okay, this one can't stay in there. Sorry, guys. Like, he's okay. Like, he's hanging in there. He's a tough one. Let's go with this one, the Studio Makeup on the Go eyeshadow palette. Which one is this in? Warm Up? I have Cool Down. Which one do I like? Let's do Cool Down, actually. Yeah, so, this is a cheap dollar store here. Or $1.25 store, I should say. Sorry if I'm at a weird angle. I'm just trying to reach for brushes. I don't know, is this better? Like, I know things were in front of me before, but I didn't like it, honestly. Like, I feel like I was cramped. I feel like granted, I'm turning away from the camera a lot. I don't know, like, what is it? I mean, what's a better setup? I don't know, but anyways. Yeah, so my husband did have a cancer diagnosis in 2019. He started treatment in 2019. He started chemotherapy in 2019, radiation and surgery in 2020. Yeah, so that's what was happening. And no, things got a little better once we moved into our own space, which is where we are now. But yeah, but I think just for the longest time, like I didn't have a lot of motivation to put on any makeup, which is a bummer because I do enjoy it. So I washed some of my brushes, but I think I need to wash others. So I used this color all over the lid. I don't know if you can tell. Going in with the color next to it. Just for the crease. I am by no means a professional makeup artist at all. Do this for fun, but yeah, so like I was really and when I say depressed, like I don't think I have like major depressive disorder or anything. I mean, if I do, it's very mild. But it's just like I just haven't been feeling motivated to do anything in like this room. I mean, this room is not as bad as it was. Like it's still bad in areas, but it's like it was pretty bad. Like, but nobody knew because everything was on the floor. I haven't filmed with the GoPro in a long time. I usually film in a different room with my camera. I was doing when I did my dog videos. But like for work, like they don't see. My laptop is a little bit higher, so they don't really see anything up here. Yeah, everything was pretty. It was pretty bad. I mean, it's still not great, but it's actually a lot better than it was. And I feel a lot better about it. Yeah, so, yeah, I think, and just, I haven't really felt motivated to do much. I did obviously do stuff, like still got up and went to work because obviously I have to, and I take care of my dog, and what else? I still, did things in the kitchen, like did the laundry, and I'm actually waiting for the laundry right now, but like, but as far as like anything regarding this room, like I just am really, really organizing stuff, like I just didn't feel motivated, and I'm not really 100% if there's a reason for that other than like kind of mild depression. I don't know, like, I mean, if you haven't watched my dog videos, you don't know that my dog was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in January. Pancreatic tumor, they believe it's cancerous. They've said from their, ultrasound findings that it looks like, based on the patterns that they see on the ultrasound, it's glucogonoma. I don't know if it is, like, I guess maybe. I don't, obviously I'm not a medical doctor or a vet or anything like that, or an oncologist, but I would think that, glucagonoma, glucagon is related to glucose and insulin, and none of that is affected, but I have been reading that there are endocrine and exocrine pancreatic cancers, and one is digestive and one is like hormonal, so one would affect the insulin. And he had a bout of pancreatitis in January, which is how we found out that there was something wrong, or what led us to do the ultrasound. But yeah, anyways, I explain all that in those videos. Yeah, so that happened, and that was super upsetting to me. And his care is, I love him to death, and would do anything for him, but and his care is kind of exhausting, to be honest. I think that's all I want to do with the eyes. I do want to do an eyeliner. Here I have the NYX Epic Ink liner in black. Oh, this one is waterproof. That's okay. I have eye makeup remover, right? So I've been pretty not motivated. To one, like, really clean and organize this space, until recently. I just had to do it. Like, I just had to do it. Like, so it's affecting me in other ways. Like, I think, sorry if I'm blocking my face, I'm just putting on eyeliner, and maybe I'll turn this way. So I'm very careful right. Okay, so I already like messed this up a little bit. I'm not the best. Oops. I'm not the best at eyeliner, to be honest. Oh no, that's even or not that. Yeah, I usually, what ends up happening for me is I usually can do this eye, um, really thin, like this line really thin, but then this one I never can get it as thin. I don't know if it's probably because my angle, and I'm right-handed, so it's like hard to get that angle maybe. I don't know. Do you guys have any tips? Like seriously, I've been doing this for 10 years and I like putting on makeup for 10 years, and yeah, I feel like I should know how to do this by now, but I don't. But you know, that's okay. Um, let's, let's do, foundation, or I don't want to do a full foundation right now. What is this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So this is the TLM foundation that's color changing. Okay. So I should probably do a primer. You know what? Let's not. I usually do a primer, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going. I mean, for the length of this video, I'm not. But so yeah, let's just use the mirror. Let's see. Like, I'm using my fingers. I usually. Well, I don't say I usually don't use my fingers, but like, I just want to see how it applies to my fingers. Oh. Well, it feels like lotion, to be honest. Like I'm putting like a moisturizer on my face. So that's good. And actually might like using my fingers. Yeah. So, you know, like depression is actually, whether you feel depressed or have a depression, like generally major depressive disorder, like, you know, like it is important to talk to someone if you're not, like you don't have to like do it alone. Like, but like seriously, like sometimes people who are depressed, they can't even find that motivation. So like, what do you do, right? Like, it's which is why I always recommend. Well, I can't use the word always, but more times than not, recommend like the support system. Like who can someone like find a therapist for you, like, kind of thing. So I usually bring it down my neck too. I'm using like a sponge or brush. So, but I think I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, that just might be from the whatchamacallit, from the eyeshadow, because I'm seeing specks of glitter like on under my eye and on my cheek, but I think that's from the eyeshadow and not I don't think there's glitter in this. I don't think so. I don't know, but actually, guys, like I am pretty surprised. Like, it looks. I don't know. Like, how are you guys seeing it? Since you might grab my phone. It's hard to say. Let me get closer here. Like, I'm very close to you right now. Yeah. What do you guys think? Like, I don't feel like it's. I mean, it feels like it adjusted. I mean, I still gotta rub it in right here. This is okay. feels like it did adjust to my skin tone. Like this is white. Like this is a ghost white. Yeah, it's not full coverage at all. I would say light to medium, which isn't bad. Like, that's pretty awesome. Huh, I'm impressed. Lately, I haven't been using bronzer or blush, only if it's a special occasion. So I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to use blush or bronzer, but I am going to do some lipstick, and I'm not going to do lip sense because I actually do want to take it off. So I'm going down here. Take this off. There's one shade that I've been using. Here we go. This thing is backwards. It's just dirty, so this is I think this is I don't know what brand this is. Oh, yeah, it says Mauve Moment. Lift. How am I gonna lift this? Oh, it's Mary Kay. Oh. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. I've been using this color a bunch. I really enjoy it, and I just put it on. How would I describe this color? It's definitely like pink. I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be considered a mauve, like, I don't know. But this is what I've been like going to, and it actually stays in place, to be honest. It is a little bit drying. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah. So what else can I tell you guys? Like, so I think, okay, so one of the most common fears with depression is people are afraid that if that they're gonna have to take medication like antidepressants, and that's not always the case. I mean, yes, there is research that antidepressants with therapy in conjunction is the most beneficial, but not everyone needs medication. Like, yeah, it really depends on severity. Like, I have not been on medication, to be honest. Like, although I've thought about it, to be honest, I really have, but I just haven't bit that bullet. Like, I feel like it's not severe enough where I need it, but, you know, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing, is if you are struggling with depression, yes, that you have that support system in place, and, you know, sometimes when people are depressed, they're also, they also have suicidal ideations or suicidal thoughts, and so having those, those numbers, like the National Suicide Hotline. Here in San Diego, we have the Access and Crisis line. available. And if like you are actually contemplating suicide, like you have a plan, like you're either telling someone or some, you know, like, or yourself that, oh, I'm gonna do it this day, and you're saying that, oh, this is how I'm gonna do it, you know, like, please call 911. And yeah, like here in San Diego, again, we have the PERT team, but we also have a mobile crisis unit, so either one of those would come out. um you know, um yeah, I don't know. You'd have to look up what resources are available for your area, but I personally only know for where I live. Um, yeah, so I mean, depression is can be very serious. Like, but everyone is different. Like, everyone's depression is different. Like, some of the experiences, the symptoms are different. So for some people, this is like definitely like a uh, neurotransmitter issue. Like, you really don't produce enough serotonin or norepinephrine, and you know, although there are um, ways to help that, such as like exercise, you know, like sometimes you're exercising and you still feel like you exercise every day or 5 days a week or something like that, and you've been doing that for like a year and you still feel depressed. Like, um, you know, you may need more support, more help. And that's when like weighing medication can be, like talking to your doctor about medication could be beneficial. Um, you know, um, yeah. So let me tell you guys. So I really want to film more. Like, but again, I have not been motivated to do so. Like, and I really need your help to help motivate me. Not that it's your job. I don't want to put this responsibility on you, but I think it would help. Like, if you like my video or videos, particularly this series, because series is probably gonna stay. Um, if you can share my video, like, I'm not like, I mean, I watch other makeup gurus. Like, I watch Tati, and I used to watch Shades of Casey. I don't know if she's Shades of Casey or Cassie. I don't know. I don't know how she says it, but I used to watch all these different people, and you know, I am not a professional. I'm not sponsored. I don't have PR. You know, obviously, I have like 30 subscribers. Like, that is it. Like, and I appreciate all 30 of you. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are my family, to be honest. But yeah, you know, it's okay. Like, I would like to do this more, and I would like, honestly, to um, have a larger audience. I would like to reach more people, and really, particularly with this series. You know, if it's just a regular makeup video, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. But with this series particularly, I think it's really important that we have these talks, these conversations, and yeah, like, depression is serious. If you have a question about depression, a specific question, and you would like me to do a part 2 or a Q&A about depression, like, I would love to, but you need to help me out and leave those questions in the comments and share this video for sure. Like, I really want this type of content to reach others. And honestly, like, this wasn't planned. I wasn't planning on talking about this. Like, I went into this when I decided to film, I thought about talking about trauma, but then this came up. So I was like, let's just go with it, because that's how I roll, to be honest. Yeah. Gosh, I really wish this was interactive. Like, and yeah, I love doing lives, to be honest, but like, I'm not a well-known YouTuber. Like, if you can even call me a YouTuber, I don't know, but like, so like, lives are not, nobody's gonna watch them on their lives, to be honest. Yeah. There's, what else can I say? I don't know. Like, there's probably a lot I could say, but I want to hear from you. And like, what do you have a question about? Like, and please let it be like important questions. Like, you know, I think the last one of the first videos I filmed, when I moved into this place, like, this room was a wreck, to be honest. Like, it was a wreck. But I had a question like, oh, why is your room not like that? Is there a reason for that? I mean, yeah, if you watch my video, you know I just moved. Right? I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not trying to be snarky, but yeah, I am trying to be snarky, to be honest. I am. Yeah. But anyways, um, let me know what you want to see. Like, what questions you have, particularly around the mental health field. I'm not gonna lie. I just like makeup. I'm not good at it. You know, like, I'm okay at it, but I'm not great at it. You know, like, I just like it. You know, I'm not some. This is not, makeup is not my career. Definitely. Mental health is my career. So, but I want to bridge the gap between the, or I don't know if I can bridge the gap. Maybe I can. I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about, or do incorporate the things that I enjoy, and that is makeup and being a therapist. So, yeah. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of my video, but I am under licensed supervision. Just so you know, because I'm not licensed yet, so I am under licensed supervision. But yes, let me know what questions you have, and I will see you guys in the next video.